This kid named Dre Parker. He's 12 years old, living his best life in Detroit. You know, playing basketball with his buddies, just being a normal kid. But in his mind, his life is basically over. When they get to Beijing, Dre is completely overwhelmed. Everything's different. The buildings, the smells, the sounds. Nobody speaks English. He can't even read the signs because they're all in Chinese. They move into this apartment that's smaller than their old place, and Dre just goes to his room and wants to cry. They explain the situation calmly, while Master Lee is being dismissive and kind of arrogant. Master Lee points at Chung and the other boys who are in the class, and they smirk. The conversation gets more and more tense until Dre thinks they might actually fight right there. But Mr. Han doesn't fight. He says one last thing and walks out with Dre following. Outside, Dre asks what happened. They talk for over an hour and finally make a deal. 1. Chung and his friends stop attacking Dre immediately. 2. Dre enters the tournament in 2 months. 3. If Dre and Chung face each other in the tournament, that match settles every. Movements have to be exact. Specific angles, specific timing. Mr. Han watches like a hawk and corrects every little mistake. This goes on for days, then weeks. Dre's arms are killing him. He's so frustrated because this isn't kung fu, it's just putting on a jacket. When he complains, Mr. Han just says, "Do it again," and trust the process. Mr. Han makes it even harder. He takes Dre to this old temple in the mountains where he's got. Now that Dre understands, Mr. Han kicks the training into high gear. He teaches Dre about balance, making him hold kung fu poses on narrow ledges and rocks. He teaches breathing control, showing Dre how to stay calm and coordinate his breath with his movements. They train in these beautiful places, ancient Dre but also protecting him. Dre starts seeing Mr. Han like a father figure, something he's never really had. One day, Dre discovers something sad about Mr. Han. In Mr. Han's workshop, there's a car that looks perfect but is never driven. Master Lee is smirking like, "This is going to be entertaining." Chung stares Dre down with pure contempt, but Mr. Han puts his hand on Dre's shoulder and reminds him, "Breathe, stay centered, trust your training." Dre's first few match fight is rough. The guy fights dirty when the referee isn't looking, illegal hits that really hurt. But Dre keeps his cool and wins on points. But there's a problem. One of those illegal strikes messed up Dre's leg bad. He can barely walk on it. The medical people check it out and say, "You can't continue. The injury is too severe." Dre is heartbroken. He's come all this way just to quit before the final match against Chung. In the back room, Mr. Han makes everyone leave. He tells Dre about this ancient healing technique called fire cupping. It might reduce the swelling enough for Dre to compete, but it's going to hurt a lot. Mr. Han does the treatment, putting these heated glass cups on Dre's leg. Mr. Han warns him, one hard hit to that leg could damage it permanently. Dre doesn't care. He's not quitting now. Dre limps out to the mat for the championship match. When kid who couldn't defend himself and had no friends. Through hard work, discipline, and an amazing teacher, he found confidence, inner strength, and a place where he belongs. Mr. Han found a purpose again by teaching Dre and healed from his grief. And Dre learned that kung fu isn't about violence, it's about discipline, respect, balance, and understanding yourself. As they leave together, Dre looks out at Beijing. The city that terrified him when he first arrived, it finally feels like home.